Hey YouTubes, this is Mike Kollin again at MikeKollin.com. And again, you can buy my book. It's an unedited version on sale now at crackthefemalecode.com. That'll take you to the same website, just to the products page. This is going to be added onto a video I just uploaded. The other one said keep your mouth shut, dating tips for men. This one, I think I'm calling it How Not to Be a Creepo, Dating Tips for Men. Now here's the thing. About, I don't know if it was 2, maybe 3 years ago, my niece was about, I don't know, I think she was in 8th grade. So I don't know, what's that, 13, 14 years old. And she was she had a teacher that kind of creeped her out. Now I'm going to give this cute story, and then I'm going to give you what does it mean to be a creepo. Because a lot of girls say it, but guys really don't. They're like, oh, she's being a bitch, but she's not. And I'll explain that in a second. So she comes to me and she goes, oh, I've got this teacher, and he always leans forward and he points at me and he says stuff. She goes, I hate it. And I say, next time he gets in your space and he does that linear, and here's the thing, she's a young girl. She already knows what that means. It's that linear, narrow, push energy kind of thing. Women are very aware of this stuff, guys. Very aware. It's you who are not aware of it. And that's why you should take my course. I'll teach you how to open up the other side of your brain. When you do that, I'll take you out in public to a coffee shop downtown, and you'll be like, whoa, look at that guy. He's totally like scaring that girl or that woman. He's leaning forward. He's looking across the room. And you can be all the way across the room and freak a girl out. Because what you're doing is you're going through this narrow linear thing I talk about all the time, because it's so important to my course. Once you learn how to open up, all of a sudden you'll understand women. That's the secret to my course. It makes it really simple. So she's talking about this teacher leaning forward, and I forget what she said he would say. It could be anything. And I say, next time he leans forward, and because she goes, I'll lean back, and then I'll cross my arms, and I'll turn, and he doesn't get it. Guys, to a woman, those are 3 huge warning flags. She's saying to you, back off. But as usual, guys don't get that. But in a woman's world, in that part of the brain I'm going to open you up to, you're going to be like, holy shit, that's obvious as hell. Yes, when you're in that part of your brain, but when you're a male in the male part of your brain, you're oblivious to it. You got this, I call it being oblivious. And by the way, being oblivious is not attractive to women at all. And a lot of guys don't even, what do you mean? I'm being very focused. That's what I mean. Focused means narrow, like looking under a microscope. You ever looked under a microscope? You're looking through the things. You can't see anyone around you. Someone could come up and pop you, and you wouldn't know it until they pop you. But you wouldn't see it coming. That's oblivious. Women do not feel comfortable with guys that walk out in the world and are oblivious. They're not attracted to that. They're attracted to guys who are more open and see what's going on around them in a relaxed way. So I said, next time your teacher does that and you cross your arms and lean away, you look right back at him and you say, get away from me, creepo. Anyway, she started laughing, and so did everyone else in the room. But here's the point. What does it mean to be a creepo? Now, you hear it all the time, but it's like, what is it? Is it like, oh, it's an older guy? Not necessarily. It could be a guy that's 18 years old. It's something you do with this part that I talk about in about 3, 4, 5 of my videos already. It's when you got that narrow, focused, and you're leaning forward. What you're doing is you're accessing your reptilian brain when you do that. Your caveman brain. The last video I just made was like how guys will do what I call the double whammy, where they do the narrow thing here with their pupils and they drop their mouth. And it's really a triple whammy. And they lean forward. You look like a caveman when you do that, so stop it. That's what women mean when you're being a creepo. You could be across the street and looking at a girl and doing this. And they're like, oh my God, that guy looks weird. The reason why guys aren't aware of it is because most men are external beings, and they have almost total lack of self-awareness of, wow, in my course, I'll teach you to be aware of, like, oh, well, I'm in a very narrow vision. Oh, I'm more open. And I'll teach you how to open up and how to be more conscious and aware of yourself. That is a huge turn on to women. And I don't know if I should say turn on, but it's attractive. It's like, wow, this is a classy guy. This is a guy that's aware of what's going on with himself and what's going on around. Your body, I call it being internal, is your radar system. When you're tuned into this, you're aware of what's going on around you. But when you're in that narrow, external, linear, view and vision and auditory out here, you're oblivious because you're in a very narrow band. So you're oblivious to 99% of what's going on around here, behind you, all the way up front. I'm going to leave it at that. Stop being a creepo, relax your vision. Like I said in the last video, lean back and just mellow out. Breathe and keep your mouth shut, okay? Keep your mouth shut. Go into peripheral vision. Just all you do is put your awareness in a gentle, soft way out here. Take some deep breaths and slow down, all right? I'm going to leave it at that. This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com, Kollin.com. It's going to be in the description, and also go to crackthefemalecode.com to purchase my new unedited book. It's on sale right now. Thank you.